who are we to question God? You know, there doesn't have to be a reason. It's just the way it is. But so I see sexuality, any sexuality, as a gift. And I believe that we all have the right to love and to be loved by a man, by a woman, by whatever, or whoever, I should say. Not to be relegated to a lonely life. I believe that love is love, regardless of the gender of the people involved. And being gay and Catholic is tricky. Everyone seems to have an opinion, but ultimately it doesn't really matter to me what anyone thinks of the way I live. The only thing that matters to me is what God thinks. My salvation, my hope, my life, my happiness, they don't really depend on any person. They depend on God. So it isn't really anyone's business what I do with my life. Whether it's who I'm attracted to or who I sleep with, it's between me and God and no one else. And I believe that God is a God of inclusion. Jesus ate with tax collectors. He called the little children to him. He said that in my Father's house there are many rooms. And that's what tells me that there's definitely a place for GLBT children of God. A priest joked a couple of weeks ago at acceptance that God can't count because we're all number one to him. He said that surely Jesus was talking about minority groups like us, persecuted just for being ourselves, for being different. But that's not how it's supposed to be. We're all part of this church, even though it seems flawed sometimes. And I couldn't agree more. It sometimes seems to me that the church doesn't want queer Catholics around. But then I remember that God is a God of inclusion and love. And I see that everyone has a place in the church. So, yeah, I believe God is love. The Bible says so in black and white. So how could God possibly deny anyone who is among a long, long list of other attributes, gay or lesbian or bi or transgender? Because that's not my God, that's not love. And God is love. And love gives worth to all things, and it always wins out in the end. Thank you.